said OutKast. He said,
How you gonna get booed and you just won Best New Artist?
It was backlash from the East Coast, West Coast thing.
Yeah.
It was pretty brutal to just be in a room full of people that don't even really care about what you do.
So what's up, Dre?
Pressure can either bust pipes or create a diamond, and what Andre said when he got on that microphone created a diamond.
But it's like this, though. I'm tired of folks, you know what I'm saying? Them closed-minded folks, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got a demo tape and don't nobody want to hear it, but it's like this, the South got something to say. That's all I got to say.
Everybody was like this on their seats, like, damn.
From there, it was a wrap.
For me, it might as well have been the national anthem.
The South got something to say.
See Andre, Big Boi, dudes who were from right here, our area, man, Southside, East Point, and get up there, man, and say the South got something to say. Man, it turned everybody up.
And it finally gave clear cut and incision from New York wannabeism. It was a great thing that they were handled in that way, because it finally cut the umbilical cord, saying we don't have to impress you, we don't have to be influenced by you in the same creative way. We're going to show you.
OutKast, period. That's when it changed. That was the first time that people began to take Southern rap seriously.
Without them, it'll be no you. They made it possible for us. You know what I mean? Without them, we wouldn't be here.
At that moment, not only galvanized us around OutKast, it galvanized us around the city and being fierce about our own identity and not being patsy or second or consumer to anyone. You know, we got on our own hype. So I thank every audience member that booed. Thank you.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
Let's get to it. 30 years later, man. Shit crazy.
Niggas in the point ain't changed. Niggas in the point ain't changed. Yeah.
If you new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. You ain't gonna wanna miss my reviews again. Let's do it.
Stay in your little hole, then cower duck your head. You don't know who you be fucking with, you better off. Yeah, that's what I say, best run the other way in case the physical break down. Y'all can break down. My kitchen full of heat, if you can't take the tip, make yourself accept. Pussy footin' around, be getting y'all nowhere but stuck. Nowhere to duck, bullets fine. Niggas die, pockets blasted, how drastic. They got the nerve to ask me why I do the things I do. I got the nerve to serve you up just like a way to do it now. I take that back, that's my problem. Turning and walking away just ain't gonna work when they be robbing. As long as Big Boi still living, never standing by my lonesome. Step up, nigga, if you want some.
Yeah, ain't no thing but a chicken wine. We's having a smoke out in the dungeon with the Mary Jane. It's just the pimps, players, Mac Daddies, East Point. It's all about that sense in your chest. It's a joint.
What's poppin' with y'all, man, on this beautiful day, man? Let me turn the music down. I had to come in and chop it up with y'all about OutKast because, you know, that's like one of my biggest influences. OutKast, UGK, 8-Ball, MJG, all them boys from the mid, early, and late 90s was doing their thing. But I remember that time when Andre said the South got something to say. It was cool to see Big Gip on there when he said that also, because Big Gip been doing a lot on platforms, on Beehive and on a couple of platforms, talking and giving his perspective as of recently. But OutKast, man, 30 years later, man, what did that album mean to y'all? You know, I'm 44 years old. When that dropped, I was 14, man. And that was like my initial album to hip-hop, even though I had heard about NWA, Ice Cube, MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice, who else did I hear about? Run DMC, all that old type of music. I didn't gravitate to nothing but OutKast and Nas. I give Nas some credit too, but that OutKast, when that OutKast dropped, it's like they was speaking to me, man. So we're gonna react to this album 30 years later and see if it's still jamming, see if it didn't lose its soul, it lost its way. And I want to say something else too, because that intro was fire, ain't no thing. And the way that they used interludes and people talking and stuff, that's something that's missing in the game now. Like, people just have straight songs. They don't have breaks and interludes to get you in the groove before the song come on. But let's get to track 2, man. Welcome to Atlanta. Oh, that's the interlude.
To the far left, you can see the Georgia Dome, which, by the way, still flies the Confederate battle flag. Atlanta has been called the new Motown of the South, and is the home of LaFace Records, Organized Noise Productions. If you look to your far right, you can see Decatur, and below you, to the right, is East Point, College Park, home of the Red Dogs, Black Cat, and Rockin' Crew, and home to players, Black, and the motherfucking OutKast.
Well, it's the M.I. cricket letter coming around the south, rolling straight hammers and bows in that old southern slouch. Please, ain't nothing but incense in my atmosphere. I'm bending corners in my lag bar, cause that's how we been rolling here. Yeah, the slang is in effect because it's Georgia kicking the khakis, and I need is packing your heat just cause you're supposed to cut. Catfish and grits is how my flow flows, rolling steady in that caddy, but the 50 bottles got to go. See, juice and gin used to be my friend from the beginning. Now I'm just a player sipping sauce every now and then to catch a buzz like a bumblebee. Niggas who try to fuck with me get sprayed like Ray, cause it ain't nothing.
See, my heat is in the trunk along with that quad knock. No, my heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. Jumping, you'll get too sprayed. Who raised your block? The one and only OutKast. Many a niggas falling fast, and I continue blasting quickly. They ain't gon' get me. Got something for them. The devil up in your grill, and you still don't even know them. Show them who's the okay. Like collard greens and hoe cakes, I got soul. That's something that you ain't got. That's why your style is rotten. Stop in the land of ATL, where nothing but pimps fully equipped, quick to make a sale swell. Swollen, got my pockets, business booming like rockets. Folks tried to stop it, but they know that it's bad. Southern player, lipstick, Cadillac, don't get me sick. Now, haters, if you're choosing, you better make sure you don't abuse it. We're gonna get you
Hey, man, that record was a dope record. Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music. That was the title track to the album, because that's what the album was titled. But what caught my attention listening to that today and this time is that, you know, people give Andre 3000 a lot of credit as one of the best rappers of all time. But to me, it wouldn't be no Andre without Big Boi. They like coexist great, and not one of them lacks when they on the track together. So why Big Boi don't get the recognition that he deserves? To me, why people don't say that Big Boi is one of the greatest rappers of all time? Help me understand that, because Big Boi cold, man. He cold. Is it because a lot of his tracks, when he is solo, they don't be like serious tracks. You know, some of his songs be serious, but Big Boi like to have fun. And you can tell by listening to some of his records, but help me out in the comment section, y'all. Tell me why Big Boi don't get the recognition he deserves as one of the greats. Track number 3, Call of the Wild.
Be coming around the ghetto when I come kicking one for the treble. Y'all can't stoop to my level, I'm like the devil or whatever. I'm picking them up and throwing them down like dishes. Call me Kenny Anderson, cause I slap the sons of bitches, I ain't bragging. Folks dragging me up and down the road. They'll be fucked up when I get into my clowning mode. And cut the clown up on their ass like Bozo. Oh no, then dance on top of their asses like JoJo Dancer. Come comment, come dasher, come presser. Come niggas with machine guns, I think that is the answer. But the question, should we take that bullshit from them people? I'm making 300 on my SAT and I am equal. Ain't no sequel, no saga, no way out, I'm nervous. I've had it up to forehead of suckers trying to serve us. To graduate is really becoming a very stressful journey. I feel like a steering wheel for them is trying to turn me into a hate monger. And I'm wishing and I wonder, damn, will I graduate before I hit the summer? I think not. Officer friendly trying to dig up in me. He say I'm half past, I got no future, and so he sent me up the creek and shit, stroking like hell without no paddle. But niggas is getting smart, we back on the saddle. No longer, y'all know y'all had us down for some years. It's the call of the wild nigga, there it is.
Jackson Podcast.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell the youth something. Like, I had a question that I presented to some young rappers in the studio about a week ago, and I asked them, what albums that y'all listening to right now that has like serious playback value, that you can play it over and over and over again, and they couldn't name me one. They was telling me like, what's his name? Big something. I forgot. The biggest. He out right now. He just dropped, but I'm gonna find his name when I come back to it though. But the reason I'm talking about playback value is because you could tell that a lot of people in the era that we living in today, 2024, they ain't using live instrumentation. They ain't using real guitars, real drums, real horns. They using straight keyboard. And that takes the soul out of the music, where you can't feel it the same way, because I'm listening to this 30 years later. By me listening to this 30 years later, I can tell that they was in the studio really creating music. And shout out to CeeLo and Goody Mob for being featured on that song too, man. I totally forgot that they was on OutKast's first album. But man, people need to put more live instrumentation in their music. If you want to do a feature, don't email the nigga the record, man. Go to the studio with him and craft the record together. Me listening to that Call of the Wild, that might not be my favorite song off of this OutKast album, but it don't matter about that. I listen to music differently. I'm hearing the drums, the bass, the horns. You could tell that they was in the studio together vibing. The warmth of the record, and it's gonna always be a good high quality record because of the effort level they put into it. Let's get to the next track though, man. Players Ball.
Let me hear that, man.
I got a story about this one.
You gonna pad that?
Man, the scene was so thick. Lowriders, 77 Sevilles, L Dogs, nothing but them blacks. All the players, all the hustlers. I'm talking about a black man heaven here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's beginning to look a lot like wood. Follow my every step. Take notes on how I crept. I was about to go in depth. This is the way I greet my season. Here's my ghetto rep. I kept, to say the least, no, it can't cease. So I began to piece my two and two together. Got some snowy weather. Have to find something to do better, bet. I said some trap, so shut up that. Nonsense about some solid. Like I said, crunk, if it ain't real, ain't right. I'm like, no matter what the season, forever chill with Smith. I sent my fifth. I chill with West and got my reasons. So tell me, what did you expect? You thought I'd break my neck to help you deck the halls? Oh no, I got other means of celebrating. I'm getting blizzard at Hojo, I got the hoochie waiting. I made it through another year, can't ask for nothing much more. It's OutKast for the books, I thought you knew, so now you know. Let's go.
All the players came from far and wide, wearing afros and braids, kicking them gangsta rides. Now I'm here to tell you, there's a better day, when the player ball is happening all day and day.
I hate to turn my boy verse off, but I ain't trying to be here too long. I'm just trying to highlight this album, their debut album, and talk a little bit about it and have a conversation that I think is important for the youth to listen to about good quality music. So me hearing Sleepy Brown on Players Ball today, like he is a part of, like he may not be a member of OutKast, but damn it, they can't drop an album without Sleepy Brown on it. He is the sound of OutKast. I like the way you move, Players Ball. My favorite song from OutKast ever has Sleepy Brown on it. We about to get to it here in a minute too, though. But I want to tell the story. I told you I had a story to tell about that record right there. That was the first record I ever heard from them boys. And I remember telling my mom, I just got to tell the story. I lied to her. I told her that me and my partner, brother, his name is Brother, we went to the studio and recorded this song because she knew I was into music. I put the tape on, and because the tape didn't have nothing on it, I put the tape on and said, this me and Brother. And I heard the song one time as a child and knew it by heart. I love that song so much, I went home and lied to my mama saying it was us. I don't know why I even did it, but that's just interesting. That's crazy. Let's get to the next track, though, man. Claiming True.
You got him. Man, fuck that fuck-ass nigga, man. He deserved it.
Hey, young blood. Hey, think it's gonna end like that.
Man, don't start that.
Hey, man, just locum and smoking.
Dang.
Hey, man, trying to prove you ain't no punk. Penitentiary full of niggas think they no punk. Look at the fear in your eyes. I can feel it.
You can't feel shit.
Well, it is hard to pimp player nigga that you heard about. Yeah, I got the money and $500,000 dope houses. I got the hookers all to go and play a ride that I bump with, and very often pop my trunk with. I've been a player since the age of 2. That's when I learned to walk. Grab my cross, talk, do how them hustlers do. See, born and raised as a pimp, that's what I claim to be. Always claiming true to what I do and live up what I see. I pledge allegiance to the streets, that's where I growed up. And made more money cause my daddy never showed up. But fuck it, I'm on my own, I'm in my zone. Ain't nothing wrong, you don't belong, you left me standing alone. Yeah, I'm the nigga with the feather in my hat. Finger waves and snake skin shit, I got all that. But you ain't know, I'm the one dipping and dodging bullets. The price you pay when you behind the steady trying to pull it. So Dolomite, not shit. I studied the Mac and Rudy Raymore. They were my idols when I was a kid. From nappy head, greasy face, eating watermelon, to drug dealer, armed robber, now convicted felon. I wonder how you would be acting if you in my shoes. I put in work and did the dirt, that's how I pay my dues. I 1, 2, 3, that's how it be. So all the real niggas step up like the players, that's the black on me. I wonder how you would be acting if you in my shoes. I put in work and did the dirt, that's how I pay my dues. I 1, 2, 3, that's how it be. So all the real niggas step up like the players, that's the black on me.
Fallon Jackson Podcast.
I wonder how you would be acting if you was in my shoes. Golly, boy. You know what separated them two from a lot of rappers? You know, when the East Coast, like the difference between the South and the East Coast, I'm going to break it down around that era. You had 8-Ball MJG, you had UGK, you had the Ghetto Boys, you had OutKast, you had a couple of more artists from the South. You know, they up north, they was using a lot of soul samples and wasn't saying nothing during the hook. They would just rap the whole time. Now, when you hear Southern music, we mastered the chorus. I think people don't like put that into consideration when they think about the difference between the South and the East Coast. We mastered the chorus. Out of any other coast, region, genre of music, we mastered the chorus. We mastered singing the hook, rapping and singing on the hook, doing something to make the people gravitate to the sound, to make people dance or twerk or whatever or get excited. The chorus in the South is the seasoning, the collard greens, the main ingredient, the hot sauce, the Louisiana, the Texas Pete. The chorus is everything. Tell me I'm wrong. Get to the next track, man. Interlude, not a track. Club Donkey Ass.
2+2. Hey, baby.
What's up?
What gotta do to get tap dance?
You know what you got to do. Shit, give me
Nah,
Nah,
I'm just
man,
fucking
chill
with you,
out.
baby. I'm just fucking with you. Just go get two of your friends and tell the DJ to play something.
Before we play that next record, I want to say hearing that girl say that, what I got to do to get table dance? That's how them Atlanta girls still talk, though. Fast like that. And before we play this record, I want to say that this is my favorite record of all time by OutKast. And it ain't even no rapping on it.
Long and slow.
All right, baby.
She all sexy.
Listen to this beat, man. Back to what I said at the top of the episode, man. That live instrumentation is stupid. That shit is stupid. Like, it ain't no comparison. When you buying beats off the internet or your partner sitting there on the keyboard or whatever, the computer, and he making them beats, don't even attempt to compare your music with somebody that really got the band in the studio recording it. That right there, that sound, let me play a little more of it, man. I think y'all don't understand. I could turn this shit off after that, man. I ain't even gonna cap to y'all, man. I could turn this shit off. Whoever produced that record was wilding in the studio for a rap record. It wasn't a record out before that from hip hop. I don't care who you talking about. Dr. Dre couldn't fade that. That nigga was sampling the Parliament and shit. He wasn't in the studio with the drums and the guitars and the flutes and the horns and all that shit. He couldn't fade that. He was sampling other niggas that was using live instrumentation. Them niggas in the East Coast with that boom bap shit, all that old, that hip hop, hippity hop shit. That shit was trash to me in comparison to that. Now, when you hear that live, hold up, one more time. Turn this shit off, man. Shit got me wildin', man. Salute to Andre 3000, nigga. The South got something to say, nigga. That's the epitome of what he was talking about. South got something to say. Quit playing around with us, man. For real. That's what, boy, that shit giving me that. And let me get to another track because that shit gonna have me going crazy in here, man. Get up, get out, get something. Salute to y'all, man.
Nigga, you need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high, nigga. You need to get up, get out, and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? You need to get up, get out, and get something. Cause you and I got to do for you and I don't recall ever graduating at all. Sometimes I feel I'm just a disappointment to y'all. Every day I just stay around, then I can't be found. Always asking, give me some, living life like a bum. Times is rough. My auntie got enough problems of her own. Nigga, you supposed to be grown. I agree. I try to be the man I'm supposed to be, but negativity is all you seem to ever see. I admit I've done some dumb shit, and I'm probably gonna do some more. You shouldn't hold that against me though. Why not? My music's all that I got, but sometimes must be invested for this to be manifested. I know you know, but I'm gonna say this to you. I get high, but I don't get too high. So what's the limit supposed to be? That must be why you can't get your ass up out the bed before 3. You need to get up, get out, cut that bullshit out. Ain't you sick and tired of having to do without? Damn, what up with all these questions? You act as though you know something I don't. Do you have any suggestions? Cause every job I get is cruel and demeaning. Sick of taking trash out and toilet bowl cleaning. But I'm also sick and tired of struggling. I never ever thought I'd have to resort to drug smuggling. Nah, that ain't what I'm about. See, no one just continue traveling this route without any doubt or fear. I know the Lord ain't brought me this far so he can drop me off here. Did I make myself clear? You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high, nigga.
I could play the other verses, but I heard enough, man. Salute to CeeLo Green. Damn it. You know, growing up in the South, that resonated with me because don't spend all your time trying to get high. Get up and go get something, nigga. It's the motivation. I know you're tired of being broke. I know you're tired of, I didn't think I have to resort to drug smuggling. I didn't think I have to resort to that. You know, that was bars. I didn't think I had to resort to drug smuggling. That's the motivation, man. Get up, get out, and get something. If you listening to that in 2024, get your whole ass up, get out, and go get you some money and quit playing around. Still, that song still resonate to this day. And you can play that right now, man, for some motivation. Last track, though, and I'm up at this thing. Crumbling Herb. One of my favorites. Another live instrumentation record. That's fire. Let's go, man. Shit woke me up today.
folks falling like rain. Property got me selling things, guess I'm gonna explain. Jane is rolled up, no gangs, beats rolled up. But still Andre got action, they sweat like Keith, all of my teeth. I take it upon myself to handle mine. Thinking that you got sample time to do this. Have you shot up, thought you knew this? I'm crumbling, no time for fumbling. Selling my stacks, watching my back, whipping them up like splish. Leaving them in they slash of blood. The clock is ticking, niggas from my block is missing. I'm putting it down like it be hot before we argue shot. Got only so much time in this bastard. Pretty be claiming pro, but I be saying they procrastinating. Settling for less, better be ready when they roll up in your nest and sink one in your chest and you gone. Up out of here for good, y'all be bopping back and forth to let me know you understood. Yeah, what's up?
So much time left in this crazy world. All day, just crumbling the dirt. I'm just crumbling the dirt. Niggas killing niggas, they don't understand. The place to play, just crumbling the dirt.
I usually don't give albums 10 out of 10, man. I usually critique albums with the way that there's no versatility in the record. You know, do y'all understand what I be saying? If you have watched a few of my reviews, what I say about versatility, like a lot of rappers and stuff have the same cadence throughout the whole album, not just throughout the song, throughout the whole album, rapping the same exact pocket, same exact way, same style beat, the whole album. When I talk about versatility, that's what I'm talking about. That OutKast right there. They rap slow, they rap fast, they sing on the hook, the beat switch up, they got live instrumentation, fast song, slow song, they all over the hot down place. And it's still good. I give this album no ranking. This is the epitome of Southern music. And I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching my show, man. Have a nice day. I'm on the wake up doing this reaction, man. Peace, love, plenty, abundance. Make sure you go get you some money and I'm gone. Chill.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.